Last orders at the bar, please.
Welcome to Tavern Tales, a curated 5e Dungeons & Dragons adventure set in the tales of the Yawning Portal campaign module by Wizards of the Coast. Previously on Tavern Tales. We've made it up the stairs and dealt with a stone dragon spewing steam. But if that's just the start of the second tier of the shrine, can they even find a way out?
Come sit down and drink with the enemy, raise a glass and toast to the enemy, and I'm not gonna do this on my own. So come sit down and laugh with the enemy, raise a glass and sing to the enemy, and I'm not gonna do this on my own. So I won't end up being alone, 'cause I won't drink my drink alone. So what about you? One beer or two, I'll drink to you.
But how? How do you manage to get them to open? Do you have to push a button?
There's a little crank on the ground. It gets tiny. It kind of looks like a pebble, and it has a little tiny thing sticking out of it. And you take your fingers and you twist it, and it goes around in a circle. And then they open like an elevator.
Wow. And that's just the emergency way of opening the door. Normally there's another way that would normally open, but you've just found the emergency way. It takes forever cranking this tiny little crank.
The doors are moving so
playing
slowly.
the world's smallest violin, cranking the world's tiniest crank. Yes, I love it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And the doors slowly open on another corridor. Which one do you take? The first one or the second? You know what? You probably take the first one because Alabama's like, oh my God.
Oh, and in order to see it, I am once again in my army position on my belly.
Yeah.
You spent a lot of time on your belly.
Not on the belly because it's army position, so your belly doesn't touch the ground.
Working on my muscles.
It's like a plank.
Planking.
Ooh, like
Yeah.
a really low plank.
Three-limbed plank while Alabama does the
I feel
door.
like I've done a lot of strength exercise lately, and that would increase my strength.
You go down the first one, you loop back, you take the 50 feet, another secret door, the same type. But it's one of those like, oh yeah, of course this is a secret door area because why would there be a corridor to nothing?
Yeah.
Right?
Smart.
Roof is only 8 feet tall all the way down this door. How does this door open, Marie Claire?
It's my favorite kind of door. It's Star Trek.
French doors.
It's a portfolio door where it's like
Cool. Yeah, I love it. Portfolio door. But right next to the portfolio door is a mirror hanging next to it. So beyond the secret door, the passage bent around to the left, and at the end of this narrow corridor hung an ornate mirror with the folding door set into the eastern wall next to it. Maryland Jane, being the first person in the party, moves along. I need you, when you glance at the mirror, to make a wisdom saving throw.
I knew I was like gonna purposely say I don't look in that mirror. I know mirrors are bad.
Mirrors are bad.
Oh, good.
Yeah, no, nothing.
7 years of bad luck thing. I'm like, I'm gonna smash the mirror.
No.
Maybe not smash the
Bad
mirror.
choices.
Great. Yeah, you walk over to the door, you look into it, it's a strange mirror to be placed where it is. Go over to the door. Who's next in the party? I think it's normally Florida Man.
Me or Penny, so I'll go next.
Yeah, make a wisdom saving throw.
26.
Yeah, you as well. Something seems off about that mirror. Like it starts to sway and warble, but you pull your eyes away and you look at the door. So the next person in the group is
Usually me, or if someone else wants to go.
I'm hanging out with Tex because we're best friends
Oh,
now.
yeah, now.
I love it. Penny, make a wisdom saving throw.
This is where it
Do I
goes to
get-
shit.
Probably.
Do I get the plus
Yes.
4? Okay. Oh, I didn't need it.
There you go. Yeah, the mirror starts to bend and warble like, the curtain in Harry Potter that swallows up Gary Oldman's character.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does that, but you're able to pull your eyes away from it. And yeah, then we've got Alabama. Alabama, make a wisdom saving throw.
I have +8 on wisdom.
Yeah, it's probably going to be awesome, right?
But roll with
so smart.
disadvantage
I'm
because you're
Alabama.
narcissistic.
It's fine.
Whoa.
I feel like
No, why? Wait, +4,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
right? So that's 9 plus my 8.
I know. So you got a
17.
excellent. It sways and seems to almost like ripple out. You pull your eyes away, side glance it. It's just a regular standing mirror. you've opened the partition doors, stepped through. We'll get to that in a moment. Tex, you're following up. Everybody has commented about the weirdness of the mirror as you're walking up, saying things like,
That mirror trippy.
Ooh.
Oh.
I think that mirror just tried to touch me in inappropriate places.
yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
It wasn't me this time.
It's bound to happen.
5.
5.
Did you
All
add
right.
the 4?
+4.
9.
Tex, you stop, you stare at the mirror. Everybody else goes into the room.
I knew it was going to happen on the last person too, because then they're going to be out there and we'll be like, wait, where's Tex?
This partition door that you open seems to be very heavy and has many glyphs carved upon it. Not magical glyphs, just Olman glyphs. And in the center of the panel, the middle panel, it appears to be an eagle killing a serpent. And on the other 2 panels are 2 warriors dressed in loincloths wearing panther masks. And they're on the other side of the partition door as you open it. It's very heavy to open. If you'd like to make a history check, you may do so to see what sort of Olman history is involved. And because you all speak Olman, you all may make the check. Except for Tex, he's busy looking at something else.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Nat 20. I know all
Nat
the
20?
things.
No, you don't. All right.
Aw.
Cool. Who beat a 15? You didn't get a 15 on a history check
Aw.
for Olman people? What's wrong with you, anthropologist?
I don't have any history.
Wow.
What kind of anthropologist are you?
One that investigates religion.
I have religion too.
I have religion and investigation. Those are my only 2 in intelligence.
That's sad.
I don't know why I don't have history.
You didn't pick it. You get to add your proficiency bonus because it's Olman and you're an anthropologist. So what is the total?
Proficiency bonus is +3.
Yeah.
14.
So yeah, you didn't quite make it. Not
okay.
good enough here on this sort of stuff. So everybody else, though, the 3 of you, you know that this is an Olman story that is told of a journey to find truth and light, and it invoked and resulted in failure and imprisonment in the land of the dead. The door opens on a wide foyer that leads into a circular room, and on the wall to the right of you is a jade death mask. Beautiful face mask. And I'll just give it to you. It looks a lot like the face of Maryland Jane.
Oh, that's never happened before. My face is in here now.
It's at chest height, right around where the face of Maryland Jane would be. Taking up the middle of the chamber, though, is a cross-shaped dais with a set of stairs leading up to it. And along each of the 4 ends of the dais. So there's stairs going up to it on 4 different sets. In the center of the dais rises a cylindrical structure that appears to be made of transparent walls of crystal, and it encloses an oddly carved stone pillar. The stairs that face the room's entrance that you're looking right at are carved with the heads of many gods as the steps themselves. The stairs to your left are bloodstained. You can see blood around that area, and atop the landing stands a statue of a warrior. The stairs across from you are obscured by shadow. The southern staircase, the one by the mask, appear to be luminescent, changing colors in the light. The stairs to the left of you that go up to this dais, there is a person dead, which is where all the blood stains coming from, and it looks to be a recent dead figure.
Uh-oh.
There are nooks where each of the arms of the cross come together, and there's a low shelf placer where small offerings have been placed. Silver bracelets, earrings, neck collars, anklets, piles of coral beads, silver and jade statuettes.
That was a lot of description.
Picture this. Round room. There's a round thing in the middle on a dais. The dais is like a cross shape, right? And it has stairs leading up at each one of the points of the cross. On the wall, on the right-hand side over here of the round room that's going across, is that jade mask hanging there. And the stairs are weird in each of them. The stairs way across from you, obscured in shadow. The stairs to the right where the jade mask is, there's like a strange lights flickering and making the stairs change color. The stairs over here to the left, normal looking stairs, They all have, but has blood on them and blood stains with a dead person laying there. And the stairs up are actually the heads of gods leading to this landing. And in the corners of all the stairs leading up are little alcoves that have treasures and valuables that have been placed like in homage. Crystal structure in the middle, and inside that crystal structure, a stone, strangely shaped plinth. 4 of you have walked in. You think, oh, everyone's there. You're taking a look around. You pause, take stock, figure out what you need to do. Is there a way out? What's going on? Tex.
I can't wait.
Stepping through the mirror. Figure that looks almost exactly like Maryland Jane. Draws plant sword. Roll initiative.
Take on the doppelganger.
Is it that wizard again?
You go first.
Sweet.
Pulled out its wicked-looking plant sword. It's wearing jade mask, feathers coming off the top of some sort of headdress that Maryland Jane is wearing the clothing of Maryland Jane.
You're screwed.
Yeah.
Wow. Thanks for all your faith.
You're welcome.
What do you do?
If I tried talking to the...
They are pulled their sword out and they are going to cut you down. That's why you've rolled initiative. You want to talk, you want to say stuff, more than welcome to. Likely, this is combat.
I guess I will stab this
All right, go for
Maryland
it.
figure with
You
my rapier.
pull your rapier out and you're going to stab them.
For 11.
That's a miss. You do not hit them. Do you want to roll again? Because remember, you get to
I
attack
get
twice.
2 attacks. 22.
That is definitely a hit. Cut deep into Maryland Jane. Maybe make it close. There you go.
So hard.
12 damage.
12 damage. How many hit points do you have there, Tex?
It's 46.
So you cut deep into the side, and the figure winces, hisses, and attacks you brutally as well with this weapon. I have a nat 20 and a normal 16. So you take 6 points of damage and then an additional 3 points of damage as the sword cuts into your shoulder and bicep on either side, lacerating you.
I'm going to try and move away from the mirror.
Yeah, okay, sure. You start to move back. Are you disengaging?
I'm going to disengage from...
Okay, sure. You move back 30 feet down the hallway, and that is your whole turn because your disengage was your action, and then you move 30 feet. The figure rushes at you 30 feet and slashes at you again twice.
Nice.
I've hit you one. No, what is your armor class again?
16.
So I've hit you twice again, and you take 6 damage.
Total?
Yes.
Nice.
This time cutting you on the outside of the thigh, and the other one gets you on the inside of the calf on the other leg. What did you like to do with your turn?
I'm going to cast Zephyr Strike as a bonus action.
Say the words of Zephyr Strike.
I don't know if they're... Oh, yeah. Get along! And then he whistles.
Positive that's what you said before anyway. All right, you cast Zephyr Strike, and then what are you going to do?
Then I'm going to attack.
Are you choosing to use Zephyr Strike this time or not?
I'm going to use it on the second attack.
Okay, roll your first attack.
And the thing.
Miss.
17?
That's a hit.
17 damage.
Wow. Okay. Yep. Definitely been cleaved brutally. It looks like it's missing half its hit points. You can't see through the jade mask, but its eyes crinkle with delight as it attacks you, striking twice again. Missing both times. Nice. A 4 and a 3. So it is your turn.
I'm just going to keep attacking it.
Of course.
Nat 20 on the first one. And
Yes.
then 19 on the
Absolutely.
second
More than enough. You've cleaved into it brutally. Roll your 3d8s and add your dexterity modifier twice.
one. 25 damage.
You cleave it in twain, shattering the mask off the creature, and it wafts away into nothing. Everyone else, you've stepped in, looked around, looked at each other, and said,
I'm going to check out that dead guy.
Whoa, this place is cool.
I'm also going to go check out the dead person because I want to make sure it's not Arizona.
absolutely makes sense. But you look, and you've had such a great rapport with Tex. He's been with you all along. You look to your left to say this directly. He is not there. Tex is still back in the corridor. You stick your head in the corridor, and Tex is just standing there, little bit of drool, looking at himself in the mirror.
I see that, and I'm going to go because he did a wonderful thing. So I'm going to go and try and turn him and say, Tex, what are you doing?
As you do so, you see slashes open up on his outer bicep. Another slash opens up on the same thigh and then on the inside of his calf.
I see this happening, and I'm going to smash the mirror.
Sure, yeah. As you raise up your cudgel to smash the mirror, he comes to. What do you say when you defeat the enemy?
I don't know what just happened there. That was very strange, but it seems like something Maryland would do.
Very good. I love it. You are not down the corridor where standing over the fallen enemy or the wafted away into mist. You're literally standing there looking at this mirror. Make an attack roll, Alabama.
I'm like, fuck, I'm going down here.
Not great.
You definitely hit the mirror, so you hit the mirror, but you don't manage to shatter it. It just puts a couple of big, long cracks across the mirror as Tex comes to. There we go.
What happened to your arms?
What do you mean? I was fighting Maryland.
Marilyn's inside the room with the rest of us, and I came to find you because there's a body in this room, and I didn't want to find out if it was Arizona without you.
So Maryland wasn't here fighting me wearing a mask?
No, sirree. She was not.
I look at my wounds because I noticed that there's pain radiating throughout my body. So what was I fighting?
I don't know, but I'm assuming it has something with this mirror because you were staring at it and you were drooling. Actually, you still have a little bit of drool trickling down your chin.
I think at this point that is the least of my problems.
I mean, you probably want to clean it up a little bit. I'll do it for you. And Alabama reaches over to his face and wipes up the drool.
I love it. Delightful.
Gross.
Move into the room. Marilyn Jane is standing there, and there's this mask on the far wall. I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
What?
Roll your saving throw.
I don't know. My charisma modifier is 0. Because I rolled a 4.
Yeah.
You are frightened.
Spoopy.
Maryline goes over to the mask. Hey, this looks cool, guys. Puts it on. No, it just.
Careful what you say, you'll make it happen.
Oh, yeah,
That's how we got fireballed.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. That was
Careful what you wish for.
You head over to the mask. You head over to the dead body. Stand there, freaking out. And what's Alabama doing now? Get head to the dead body as well.
Yeah.
It's definitely a male figure, so you're immediately put to rest on the fact that it's not Alabama. As you approach these things,
Wait a minute. There's conversation about it being Alabama?
Arizona.
That's me.
You said Alabama, you meant Arizona.
yeah, it's not yourself.
That's good.
I'm dead.
This game's confusing
A
enough
voice
as it is.
rings out, seemingly to come from everywhere. You cannot pinpoint immediately where this voice comes from. And it says, "Interlopers, you have trespassed on my sacred chapel. For this affront, retribution has already begun. For you are now breathing a toxic gas which will kill you shortly. It is possible your actions were not from malice or greed, but just idle curiosity. Therefore, you will find the cure upon the stone in the middle of the dais, if you can solve the puzzle to reach it by the proper route. Choose your path wisely and act quickly, or your fate will be the same as his."
So my first thought is, since I'm by the dead body, I'd still like to do a check on him to see what actually caused his death.
Yeah, make a medicine check.
Yeah.
Is this dead body wearing scale mail and a shield?
Sure.
Because I'm going to steal it and put it on.
Okay.
I no
Actually-
longer have a... Oh, wait.
Oh.
White gem, everybody.
Yeah, Paige desperately reaches for a white gem as she describes what she sees.
You left a very important part out. I'm getting real sick and tired of your storytelling, Sonny. You better smarten up, whippersnapper. When Alabama approached the body, he saw that this body had exactly what he required from losing it in the last accident that occurred, which was a very big oopsie. I know that, but he has learned from that. Maybe, probably not. And he strips the body naked, and he puts the armor on, and straps the shield to his back. And now he is once again protected and not unarmored. You may continue your story. I'm going back to being the bodyguard of this facility.
The figure is wearing half plate armor, not scale mail. half plate armor is better than scale mail.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a full tower shield
Cool.
with some sigil upon it of a house of a western land.
Tarragos.
Cool.
So what does that change all of my stuff to now?
Yeah, so scale mail gave you a 14
Yep.
armor class, and this gives you a 15 armor class. What's your dexterity modifier?
1.
So you get to add that 1 to it. So it's 15 plus 1 is 16, and 16 plus your shield is now 18.
Woohoo.
Nice.
All right, well, we all know what Alabama's up to, stripping a body and putting on his clothes.
Which makes it easier for me to see how he died.
Yes, internal injuries resulting in blood erupting from places of their body.
Gross.
Like
Yep.
natural orifices, or did something explode?
Yes, nose, mouth,
Okay.
eyes, ears, lower
Oh, that
orifices.
smell.
Okay, so just blood out of every orifice.
blood.
And the body is like dead for a while. Like it's smelly.
No, it's recent.
I just want to know if it's like still warm or like
Rigor
room
mortis
temperature.
is set in. It has been.
Oh.
It's been dead for like more than a day or two.
Oh,
so-
okay. That was like.
Okay.
Is it like they left the room like a couple of hours ago?
Yeah,
or is
no,
it like-
nothing.
okay.
Not that. Not. It's been definitely a couple of days.
But
Okay.
yeah,
At
just
minimum.
not decomposed or anything.
What was your medicine check?
24.
Yeah, you can tell that they've been dead less than a week, longer than a couple of days.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So we have to get the thing in the middle of the thing.
Yes. You're right in front of that mask. Beautiful. It's probably worth 250 gold pieces.
Gonna put it on.
Made of jade.
Texas is going to crap his pants.
I'm halfway there.
This is a pretty cool mask you got. This is a pretty cool room you have. I really like it. Compliments to your interior decorator.
Unless you solve the problem before you will die here admiring the view.
What's our time limit on this? Do you have like a clock? Just like keep track? Are you going to count down for us?
I feel like we started on the wrong foot. We're just here because we're trying to find somebody. Can you not kill us, please?
It is not my doing. It is
Oh.
the gas.
Who controls the gas? Can we talk to him or her?
So every set of stairs leads up to the thing.
All different steps up.
Are there any kind
What are
of?
you doing with the mask?
I don't really want to touch it because I feel like that's going to trigger because he doesn't want us to steal anything here or take anything
That's
here.
smart.
I'm going to leave the mask alone and
Okay.
also issue a warning to everybody else saying,
Don't pick up anything that looks like it could be valuable. I think that's part of the test.
It's very clear and apparent. You say that a lot and no one ever listens to you.
I know.
So you keep saying it the same way. Once again, everyone, no one listened to Maryland Jane. Let's stay true to the context of what has happened
Touch
all
nothing
along.
but the lamb.
Also, let's also be fair. Half the time, Maryland Jane touches a thing and bad things happen too. So
Yeah, so we should all learn from Maryland Jane. Don't touch the shit.
you don't touch the mask. You're right next to the stairs that are in scintillating colors leading up. You're over on the other stairs that have the body on them. You investigate that, but you've stayed close. You pulled the body down, put the armor on. Tex is still standing at the entrance. Maryland Jane, he's standing there at the entrance, not looking at you. He's looking off to some other side.
Tex, you okay there, bud?
He takes 2 steps backwards.
I walk over to him and like reach out to see if he's with the group here. Like go to snap my fingers in front of his face like
Tex. Hello, Tex. Earth to Tex.
I am gone. I am out of the
He
room.
backs out of the room swiftly.
Do you have a force field around you that affects Texas? That's what it looks like.
Alabama will walk down to where Maryland is, and he says, I think he might have just gone through something because while we were all in here, he was still outside and he was staring at that creepy looking mirror and he was not at all there. And then I cracked the mirror and he came to and he had a bunch of gashes everywhere. So I think he's a little traumatized by something. I'm going to go find him.
You should go hug it out of him.
And then I go to grab Tex and walk him back into the room again.
So we know there's the scintillating stairs, the stairs with the body, and then there's 2 other sets of stairs.
I read it before, but I've missed it as well. At the top of the stairs that have all the heads of the gods upon them is a statue of a warrior in beautiful metal armor.
I'd like to go over to the stair with all the gods on it, the stairs with the gods on it, and do a religion check and see if I can recognize gods.
You see all the Olman gods.
All they're literally all there.
All
There's
the Olman
no
gods.
one's missing.
Sure, nobody's missing.
I'm looking for a clue.
So yeah, okay, but all the gods are there. They're all represented.
So what about the statue of the person?
It's just a statue. Doesn't seem to have any religious or significance. You don't even have to make a check. It's just a statue. The armor looks really nice. Metal. Okay, what are you up to there, Alabama?
I went and found Tex.
You
Again.
brought Tex back.
Yep. And
Make
I'm
another
gonna...
saving throw, Tex. You're in the vicinity of a Florida man, let's say.
16.
That is enough. You've succeeded. You are no longer frightened of Maryland Jane. You've managed to overcome your concern and worry that this Maryland Jane is going to kill you.
Excellent. What's going on in this room?
You see everything I've described before.
What's the other set of stairs? I didn't catch it. So there's the god stairs, the bloody body stairs, the scintillating stairs,
Yep.
and then what's
Stairs and shadow. That's not where the ones are, but
Just so we know
those are the
which
4
one's
different
which.
types. What do you want to do? Do you want to try to climb the stairs? That's what you have to get to the dais in the middle. Which set of stairs are you going to attempt to climb?
I'm climbing the ones with the dead body.
The dead body? Okay.
Seems the safest, right?
He probably died from the internal poison thing,
It does seem that way.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So I'm going to go this path.
Okay.
As you step up, the steps vanish and everything goes to darkness, and you cannot tell how high up the next step is.
Oh.
It was like you take a step and it was actually much lower than you thought it was. You put your foot down, you're like, ah, dang it, that hurts. And then the next step up was a little higher than it was supposed to be, and you trip, you fall, and you roll down the stairs.
I'm going to go into my army position.
Yep.
And I'm going to army crawl up these so
Yeah,
I can
and-
feel with my hands.
And as you do, the stairs move and whatnot, and you end up sliding down the stairs back the way you came. You can make an athletics acrobatics check trying to get up.
Can we see this happening? Or no, is she just totally
Shrouded
obscured?
in darkness.
Okay.
And you can see flashes of Alabama in the light as Alabama tries to army man crawl up the stairs and ends up rolling into a somersault and then backwards sliding down the stairs. And the voice cries out and says, "Oh, you have chosen the wrong steps. You have to go up the ones to the north."
What's that?
oh, well, you couldn't have told me that.
I explained that clearly.
I appreciate your assistance, voice.
Yes, I appreciate your humor.
I like you,
Tumbling
buddy.
man.
I can do it more if you find it entertaining.
Okay. Though time grows short and the toxic gas permeates your insides.
Oh, that's a good call. Well, watch me somersault over to these other stairs.
Okay, is anybody else trying the stairs? Any of the other stairs?
Yes. I'm going to go up the scintillating stairs.
I love it.
Stairs of light, Kinichaja. Whew.
You were supposed to take 3d6 bludgeoning damage falling down the stairs, but I was like, that's silly. Unnecessary. You don't even get checks for these sorts of things. So it's just like, you don't take any damage. It's
Thank
fine.
you.
Yeah.
Because we're
You're-
friends.
You're also really hurt, so.
Yeah. The voice and I are friends. He spared me.
The voice has nothing to do with the stairs.
He provided me a cushion.
So the constantly changing stairs. You start walking, and you're walking,
I'm not moving.
and you're walking, and you're like, there's only 8 steps. What the heck? You're still going. Everyone else sees Maryland Jane walking in place. And then, starting to realize that she's walking in space, she starts walking in space in slow motion. Mouth making that same open head back and forth thing that everybody does when they do that motion in slow motion.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, there's ba-dum, 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 and the music swells, and you stop, and you haven't gone anywhere, and your foot is still on the first step.
Huh.
Those as well are the wrong stairs, says the voice, which I'm trying to get the old man, demonish guy from Big Trouble in Little China.
Can I try the god stairs?
Yeah, sure. You can start to do the god stairs, make a constitution saving throw. And you're not near Florida Man for this.
Well, I needed that.
I know. What'd you get?
7.
You are overcome with weakness as the voices of the gods overcome you. And they're like, you can't do this. Everyone tell Penny how she can't do this in godly babbling words. You can't do this. You suck. You should
you
continue.
are
You're
not
just a
worthy.
terrorist. You cannot
It's
do this
totally
at all. You are the
affecting you.
weakest. You are the wimpiest.
You also suck.
You are not even
Generally.
That was a little
human.
aggressive.
Yeah.
Little.
Okay, I get it.
You're
And you
sick.
sit down, and the voices overcome you. Tears stream over your beak. And yeah, everyone sees Penny just kind of have a sit. She's sitting she's 4 steps up.
I made it 4 steps.
You got 4 steps.
Go
and you're
me.
still sitting there crying.
Why is it so mean?
Yep. This concludes this episode of Tavern Tales, a curated Dungeons & Dragons 5e game set in the Tales of the Yawning Portal adventure module by Wizards of the Coast. Our intro and outro music is the song Tavern Tales by the Bad Billy Band. You can find out more about the Bad Billy Band on iTunes or at www.badbillyband.com or follow them on Twitter at badbillyband. Thanks for listening. Please feel free to leave us a review on iTunes or find us on Twitter at tavern_tales. We'll be back next week with more of the adventure.